Our next presenter is Miss Emma Dent.
Hello, my name is Emma Dent, and I will be reciting a poem entitled Workshop by Billy Collins. I might as well begin by saying how much I like the title. It gets me right away, because I'm in a workshop now, so immediately the poem has my attention, like the ancient mariner grabbing me by the sleeve. And I like the first couple of stanzas, the way they establish this mode of self-pointing that runs through the whole poem. And that tells that words are food thrown down on the ground for other words to eat. And I can almost taste the tail of the snake in its own mouth, if you know what I mean. But what I'm not sure about is the voice, which in some places sounds very casual, very blue jeans, but in other times can seem standoffish. Professorial in the worst sense of the word, like the poem is blowing pipe smoke in my face. But maybe that's just what it wants to do. What I did find engaging were the middle stanzas, especially the fourth one. And I like the image of clouds flying like lozenges, which gives me a very clear picture. And I really like how this drawbridge operator just appears out of the blue, with its feet up on the iron railing, and his fishing pole jiggling. I like jiggling. A hook in the slow industrial canal below. I love slow industrial canal below. All those L's. Maybe this is just me, but the next stanza is where I start to have a problem. I mean, how can the evening bump into the stars? And what's an obligato of snow? Also, I roam the decaffeinated streets. At this point, I'm lost. I need help. The other thing that throws me off, and maybe this is just me, is the way the scene keeps shifting around. First, we're in this big air dome, and the speaker is inspecting a row of dirigibles, which makes me think, this could be a dream. Then he takes us to his garden, the part with the dahlias and the coiling hose. Though that's nice, the coiling hose. But then I'm not sure where we're supposed to be. The rain and the mint green light make it feel outdoors, but what about this wallpaper? Or is it a kind of indoor cemetery? There's something about death going on here. In fact, I start to wonder if what we have here is really 2 poems, or 3 or 4, or possibly none. But then there's that last stanza, my favorite. This is where the poem really starts to win me back, especially the lines spoken in the voice of the mouse. I mean, we've all seen these images in cartoons before, but I still love the details he uses when he's describing where he lives. Perfect arch of an entry in the baseboard, the bed made out of a curled back sardine can, the spool of thread for a table. But then I start to think about how hard this little mouse had to work night after night while the people in the house were asleep. This gives me a very strong feeling, a very powerful sense of something. But I don't know if any of you felt that. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it's just the way I read it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emma Dent.